Yo, yo, what's going on, fellas? Happy hump day to you. Welcome on into the Wednesday episode of Winning Bets, talking our sports and talking our sports betting as well. We'll, of course, dive into today's action after we, of course, do the recap from yesterday. So appreciate you guys hanging out. Let's just get right on into it. We waited 3 days to make a pick. Not only did we lose the pick yesterday that we made, we didn't even have a chance in that one right there. The under 2.5 between Crystal Palace and Sheffield. Got a goal in the first minute of the match. Actually didn't really mind that goal because it was from Sheffield. And I actually liked them on a double chance. Thought there was an opportunity for them to maybe get away from this game with the result. Maybe a point, maybe even 3 points. So they get their early goal. It's like, all right, Chris Wilder, let's just pack it in, play a little defense, get on out of Selhurst Park with some form of result. That didn't happen. The game became 1-1, 2-1, 2-2 before halftime. And the bet was done and over well before halftime existed. So hated to see that right there. Sit around, try and pick and choose a spot, and picked a little bit of a landmine right there. So only play, obviously, we've had this week. So that's all we're down. Coming off the profits of last week, we're going to look to get back at it today, where we've got multiple bets for today for a chance to turn some good profit today. So let's head on to the comment section, see what everybody's up to. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Morning, Corey. Nebraska, my man. He's back. What's up, man? Glad to see you back. Yeah, work's a bitch, man, but nice to see you. We didn't ring the cash register today, as you just heard, but look forward to ringing that cash register with you tomorrow, though, Nebraska. That'll be the goal. Bill, the gent, and Ross, what's going on, fellas? How are you guys doing this morning? Hope you're doing well. Let's you guys hung out with Matt and I yesterday on Between the Posts. These bets aren't too surprising. We talked about a slew of these, I think, even yesterday. We talked about the La Liga parlay, Atletico Madrid on the money line parlay with over 1.5 goals in Barcelona versus Osasuna. So we'll have that little La Liga parlay for this afternoon. And then Man City team total over 1.5. We talked about yesterday maybe adding that bet. Went ahead and added it yesterday on Between the Posts. Holland's going to play. We were uncertain when we sat here yesterday if Holland was going to play or not. He is going to play. We now know that. Going to be really shocked if he starts in this game. So don't count on him. But then you have Guardiola get asked in his press conference about Julian Alvarez and how when Holland and De Bruyne are back, Alvarez didn't play much last season. And he was in his press conference just talking about the competition and guys got to step up and do more. So, Alvarez bags a hat trick today. He's certainly not going to keep Holland on the bench, but, bags a hat trick today. Maybe he can keep coming on minute 60 or minute 65, 70. So, big day here for Alvarez. Hopefully he can carry us to a cash and him and the supporting mates. Hopefully we can get Kevin De Bruyne in the starting lineup. That'd be a real boost. Not required, but it'd be really nice to have them. And just remember, Man City at home this season in the Premier League have been leading at halftime in all 9 games. Some of those have been multiple goals and a cash, and some of them have obviously just been 1 goals. But we know they're going to create chances galore. I can live with the result of this bet. If it doesn't hit, it's not going to be from a lack of trying. They're going to be peppering the goal with shots. Hopefully they can find the back of the net for us. And then the La Liga play that we're going to made on yesterday's show, we already talked about it. Real Madrid on the money line, parlay that with over 1.5 goals. That's all I've got for today. Of course, I don't have any NBA. I did see DraftKings did a $25 same-game parlay risk-free, but to be quite honest, I'm so limited on DraftKings when they give me a free bet of that amount. Then when I try and apply it, I can't actually use it because it says I'm over my limit or whatever it says, whatever the verbiage is. So, yeah, I'm just not going to take advantage of that risk-free promo. They don't even let me use the free bet, those little bastards over there. So, got to wait till MGM gives us their ones. FanDuel's will, of course, get theirs tomorrow on TNT. So, I look forward to cooking up a little NBA parlay with you guys tomorrow. I think that'll be a lot of fun. What you got, Bill? You need some action today? Well, we've got plenty of afternoon action. I can't hook you up in the nighttime. I cannot hook you up in the nighttime. I have no NHL, no NBA, but why don't you ride this stuff with me this afternoon to the cash counter? Again, we got a La Liga parlay, and when they got a single play there. And, Bill, why don't you also keep your phone by you because my hope is Spurs-Brentford. Spurs are going up against the Bees today. I'm hoping for a relatively goalless first half, but I want to be entertained. I want to live bet the first half between Tottenham and Brentford. And then I want to get on Liverpool money line. I want to get on Liverpool money line. It's about minus 160 now, so I don't need to wait a ton for it. But if I'm watching, 20 minutes in and, Liverpool looks better than Chelsea, I already like Liverpool to begin with. I'm just not paying the pre-match price of minus 160. I just hopefully can get, 15 minutes of no goals or I don't want to say even a Chelsea goal, but I mean, if Chelsea gets a goal against the run of play where Liverpool's dominant, but Chelsea sneaks in a goal, that even won't even put me off. I want to live bet 2 bets today. Give me Liverpool on the money line and give me hopefully a first half over between Tottenham and Brentford. So get in these plays, Bill, and keep your phone by you, man. Maybe we'll get in some live plays today. I'm smelling what you're putting down there, Brian. I'm smelling it, my man. DraftKings has the Suns money line and Durant for 15 points today at even money. Well, the Durant 15 points. Do we dare call that a lock, Ross? Like, can we say that? We can say that. Like, shit. I'd actually go look up. That should be funny to go look up and see when he didn't score 15 points. And they're playing to who? They're going at the Nets. Oh, this is the classic Kevin Love revenge game. Is that what we got going on here? Or Kevin Love. Kevin Durant? Kevin Love. What the hell am I talking about? Kevin Durant. Hold on. I was just curious. When's the last time he didn't score 15? I probably got to go way back. Let's see. And yeah, they're taking on the Nets. I'm sure the Suns are favored by an absurd amount of points. When was the last time Durant didn't put up a 15 spot? Once. He did it once in the month of January. It was on January 24th. He did not put up 15 points. He got 12. Hit 15 or more in every game in the month of December. And the month of November, hit 15 or more. So it's only happened one time this season. Only one time this season, he didn't get to 15 points. Dare we call that a lock, Ross? And then you got what? You need Suns to win the game. I mean, it's Booker, it's Beal, it's Durant, it's the boys, right? It's the band. What's their spread on this one? Home or away team, so won't be huge. Oh, it's only Suns -3. It's actually not bad. Suns -3. Yeah, Durant's getting 15 points on the return back to Brooklyn. I hear you, man. It looks like a solid play there, Ross. I can't do anything to talk you off of it. I can tell you that right now. So, had a dud against the Magic. He still got 15 points, dog. He still shot 7 for 12, which was enough for 15 points. Didn't get to the free throw line, but got 15 points. So, yeah, the only time this season, it's only happened once. January 24th against the Mavs. Otherwise, he's gotten 15 or more at every game. And, Bucks are going back to Portland tonight? Okay. Bucks are going back to Portland is what we're being told. All right, yeah, then that's, yeah. Did he get traded in a way in which he's like bitter, Because if he gets traded in a way in which he's like maybe a little bitter and salty towards Portland too, like maybe he really wants to stick it to him. Maybe he was really upset to leave. He had his comfortable life in Portland. You could really see him shit all over Portland tonight. I hear you there, man. Yeah, we can look up and we can just look. I mean, as long as we got a few minutes, we don't need to fully blindly bet it. Let's just look and see how Portland defends point guard, right? Yeah, he's point guard. Of course, I'll do last 2 weeks. You can look up whatever duration of the season you want, but let's just see how Portland does defending the point guard position. Not bad, about league average, 19.6 points per game. About league average in rebounds, decent against assists. So nothing. Oh shit, that was power forward. My apologies. Point guard is 24.6 points per game. About league average on field goal percentage. About league average on 3-pointers. Really shitty on assists. If there was a game in which he would be a facilitator, could maybe run up the assists. This will be the one. Bottom 5, allowing 9.5 per game. Allowing 9.5 per game. If we look at it, what's his assist number in this game? They got him at 6.5 at plus money. 6.5 at plus money when they average 9.5 per game. Bottom 5 of the NBA. And you like it because there's about average on field goals. It's not like he has a great scoring, at least night on paper. He has a better night in the assists at 9.5, and I'm seeing a number at 6.5 at plus money. Kind of like him to maybe be the facilitator tonight. Kind of like him there. And then, KD is 15 points. Okay, Ross is 15 plus. Then his dud against the Magic is Not a dud, a great hit for him, right, Ross? It's a great hit. Yeah, it's only happened once. Maybe it's a Portland revenge game. Yeah, it's however you look at that, man. It's how you look at that. It's how you look at. I kind of like his assist tonight, over 6.5. It's a great spot for him to be a facilitator. Of course, if you go look up his average, he's probably like right there. I mean, books don't give you any free money. He averages 6.8 on the season. They've got the number at 6.5. Like, yeah, it's always there. Let's see. Has he played Portland this season? There you go. He played Portland this season. What did he do? 4 assists and 31 points. So he went the I'm going to stick it to them route. I don't give a shit that they're in the bottom of the NBA in assists allowed to the point guard. I'm going to poo-poo all over them and score 31 points. Yeah. You never know how guys are going to attack it. And that was even with Giannis playing, so it wasn't like he had to, like be the guy that night. Giannis was in the lineup, so. Never know how these guys are going to do it. So that's funny right there. Funny. All right, boys. All right, Bill. We got some afternoon soccer for you, Bill. Bounce back day. Get the week on track. Get the week back on track. I really love these two soccer plays. We just know how many chances City's going to create. As long as they at least have the halftime lead, we know we're going to get one goal. Can we get that second to double our money? I certainly believe we can. And then Atletico, again, haven't lost at home since January 8th, 2023. Over a year. And they had not suffered a loss at home. And Barca, Osasuna, remember, we got to go back to December 3rd as the last time a Barcelona game did not have 2 goals or more scored in it. So, quite frankly, I like that parlay, and I like our single play there in the Premier League. And I think our 2 opportunities to get in a live bet are really good, too. Liverpool on the money line, and hopefully give me a first half over between Tottenham versus Brentford. And if you're monitoring that game like I am, and if it's an early goal, that doesn't put us off of the first half over. That just means we're going to bet a 1.5 as opposed to a 0.5. So if it's an early goal, that's fine. There's still an opportunity to go ahead and live bet the over. Still very much one opportunity to live bet it. So that's how we're going to know. The City money line's coming down to 1,000. It was at 1,200 yesterday during Between the Posts. Now it's at 1,000, which we'll be doing Between the Posts again tomorrow or Friday. There are too many Wednesday, Thursday games to squeeze in a Thursday episode Between the Posts. We'll do it on Friday. Friday we'll catch it. I've got some spots circled already for Thursday. If you listen to Between the Posts, we just need to see lineups for West Ham. Need Mohamed Kudus to be in that lineup for West Ham. Paquetá is going to be out with an injury. We just got burned the other week in West Ham Brighton because there was no Paquetá, no Kudus, and West Ham looked like shit. We really need Kudus in there, and then we're ready to pull the trigger on the both teams to score in over 2.5. So that'll be a play that we want to play tomorrow. We just can't play it until lineups come out, which looks like 12:30 my time. 12:30 my time for lineups. And then Wolves United, that might as well wait on lineups, but I like the under. I like the under in that one. Martinez is back. Varane's back. So United's got their partnership. Then they've got their holding midfielder back in Casemiro. So they should just be that much stronger from a defensive standpoint, like Wolves. So I like the under 2.5. I kind of like United. Just got to mull it over and look at lineups. And since we've waited this long, prices aren't changing from yesterday's episode Between the Posts. So might as well just keep on waiting. I don't see any changes. And is this West Ham Bournemouth still minus 115 like it was on yesterday's show? It's minus 113. So waiting a little bit and getting a touch of a better price. Now it's minus 113 as opposed to minus 115. So that one, though, 100%, we can't pull the trigger before lineups. We got to have Mohamed Kudus in that lineup. You get burned once, you learn. You don't need to get burned twice. So that's all we've got, boys. Come on back for tomorrow. We've, of course, I'm assuming NBA's tomorrow, and I'm assuming there's going to be a couple of games on TNT for us to pick from. Over on FanDuel, we'll have our little risk-free same-game parlay. We'll fucking might as well just cook it up right here on the show, or maybe I'll do it ahead of time. But if not, what did we do on Friday? We cooked up a parlay that paid 16-1 in 15 minutes? 15 minutes on Friday's show? So maybe we'll kick it up on the show. You could, we could... Actually, we could go ahead and we could even see who's on TNT tomorrow. So the two TNT games are Lakers Celtics. Lakers on the road. I like Celtics first half or first quarter against the spread, whatever the number is. I would like Celtics against the spread. And then the other game is 76ers Jazz. Make sure none of these teams are on the back end of a back-to-back. So Lakers don't play today. Celtics don't play today. 76ers don't play today. And Jazz don't play today. So you get your pick of the two games. I'll go for the early game because there's already a leg I know I want. I know the Lakers are dog shit in the first quarter, and they're dog shit on the road, and we know the Celtics are one of the better team in the first quarter. So I'll do Lakers-Celtics tomorrow. Definitely doing Celtics first quarter spread. There's no doubt about that. I'm writing that down. And then we just need two player props. What are the Lakers? Let's just see if we can't jump ahead. We'll just do the research here. What do the Lakers suck at? Suck versus small forwards. Suck versus centers. If Tatum's a small forward, then that's a deal. I'm taking his point. Is Tatum the small forward? What does he play? We got to look up their depth chart. I just don't know it off the top of my head. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, no, Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown is the small forward. That's fine. And actually, Jason Tatum actually has a tough matchup. That's probably because LeBron's the power forward. LeBron probably is playing good defense these days. Yeah, LeBron's a power forward. All right, so LeBron shuts down Jason Tatum, which is fine. He's got a brutal matchup. But Jaylen Brown against Taurean Prince, he's got a fantastic matchup. So I'm fine. I could do Jaylen. Who's the name? I know him. Jaylen Brown. All right. And then what else do the Lakers suck at? It's always got to be a three-legged parlay. Have your pick between shooting guard, point guard in terms of made three-pointers per game. We could take our pick. You could take our pick between Derek White or Drew Holiday. I'll come down to volume. I'll look these two guys up. I'd rather go for which guy gets more volume. Let's see. Holiday's taking about 5.6 per game, and Derek White is taking 7. I'll take Derek White over his three-pointers. It's fine. Derek White. 3 p.m. I'll do points for Jaylen Brown. Just want to look over hashtag basketball one more time. Yeah, I don't want to do rebounds. Really don't like that. You could also do Holiday over assists. Wow, you could do him easily. 4-2-4. Wow. Maybe make it. He got 7 against the Lakers last month on Christmas Day. Yeah. I'm going to also write him down. If I need a fourth leg, I could do Holiday for assists. Great matchup. All right, that's going to be the parlay for tomorrow. Here, we just cooked that one up right here. There we go. We just cooked that one up right here. What you got, Lee? Big game for Liverpool today. They need this win. Yeah, it's also going to be a special win too, Lee. I know you hung out on Between the Posts yesterday. It's his 200th win today. If he gets the win, Jurgen Klopp, I'm speaking of, it'll be his 200th Premier League win. To have that at home against Chelsea. Yeah, I just don't want to quite pay. The price is minus 162, looking at a live line. It's just not interested in paying minus 162. I do agree with Matt. You could do a Liverpool money line. If you want to add over 1.5, there's probably multiple goals in that game, but the head-to-head really, really is scary. And even that, what Matt gave out on Between the Posts. Liverpool and over 1.5. It's minus 141. I'd rather wait 20 minutes. I can watch 20 minutes and just see if Liverpool is do they look like they're up for it? And if so, it'll be the same price, and I don't have to do an over 1.5. I can get away with a 1-0 win. So I'm going to be on Liverpool today, Lee. If you're on it, I'm going to be on it. I know I'll like the lineup, and I'm expecting Liverpool to be the better team. So I'm not on it officially as of yet, but I'll be on it, Lee. I'll be on it. Sorry to hear that, man. You don't know which way is up right now. We've been there. I won't hit water. Trust me, man. Through my honest and transparent, I've shown a lot of days in which I struggle, my man. I'm right there with you. Right there with you, my man. Tatum rebounds. He's in last 9 straight. I bet LeBron does a good job. Okay. It's not the worst in terms of how LeBron, Tatum should really struggle from a point standpoint. His rebounds should come in whatever he hits. If his numbers, whatever the books want to set the number at, it'll come in right around that. It's not a good or bad rebounding matchup for him. It's a really bad points matchup for him, which is why I really like this Jaylen Brown one. I really like Celtics first quarter. I'm not even going to look that angle up. I already know from looking it up that Lakers are bad, Celtics are really good. And then Derek White, I'll take a flyer on him. Puts up 7 a game. They allow 3.7 made to the shooting guard, so I don't know what his line will be, but it'll probably be around 2.5. Probably be around 2.5. Who's at home? Or the Lakers? And I'm getting... Oh, and the Celtics are at home. So that's right, for the first quarter. So all the guys that I like, I'm getting them on their home court where they should perform better. So, yeah, that's going to be a great little same-game parlay tomorrow. Celtics first quarter, Jaylen Brown and Derek White. I hear you. And then, his rebounds, if you want to tack it on. If I tack on a fourth leg, I might do Holiday assists. But if you want to tack on a fourth leg and do Tatum rebounds, I certainly have no problem. No problem with that. There's no way. Sometimes DraftKings will be quick on the look-ahead lines. Yeah, okay. They don't have it. They wouldn't have first quarter and stuff, but I was just curious. Say it ain't so, Corey. Of course they got smoked in the first. They're awful in the first quarter. They're awful. You don't even need to research that leg because we know the Celtics are really, really good. As I look up the first quarter stats. Yeah, Celtics are number 1 in the league, 31.1 points. Number 1 in the league, and you got to come all the way down to the Lakers. How about putting up 29.6 on the road? Ugh. And then that's just from a scoring standpoint. Celtics have the second best defense. They got the number 1 offense in the first quarter, and they got the second best defense in the first quarter. And here are the Lakers, second bottom, 29th. They allowing teams make 34 points in the first quarter. They're getting rolled tomorrow in the first quarter. And you can put a goddamn unit play on that if you want. That number should be Celtics probably minus 2.5, minus 3.5. But because you're getting LeBron and the Lakers, you may get saved and you may get a number that's better for you, but doesn't reflect the stats just because it's the Lakers and the public. But yeah, that could be a unit play. It's just a good play. Celtics, they lost for the first time. I remember DraftKings sending a tweet out, Tim, but they're ridiculous. Something like that. I remember their first loss because DraftKings finally sent out a tweet when they had finally picked up a loss a couple weeks back. Maybe it was like 2 weeks ago. So, but the first quarter angle, just stay with the first quarter, right? Celtics number 1 team, Lakers god-awful. I'm kind of curious what that line is going to be. It should be 2.5, 3.5. I'm hoping the Lakers and the public can do us a favor and get that down to 1.5. If it's at 2.5, I don't really give a shit. I'll still bet it at 2.5 and put it in the same game parlay for sure, without a doubt. Without a doubt. I want to double check before I hang up. Let me just double check. Make sure I didn't miss any soccer action today. Make sure I didn't miss any potential live betting spots. I just want to mention to try and give a heads up on those. Okay, so our live bets aren't waiting on lineups, we're waiting on the actual action. So we've got our bets. We've got our La Liga parlay, our Man City single play, and then interested in Liverpool money line and interested in a first half over between Tottenham and Brentford. Games are 1:30. Oh, they got them staggered perfectly, so we can watch all of the first half of Tottenham-Brentford to gauge it and then flip over and not miss anything of Liverpool-Chelsea. So it's going to be a fun afternoon. This could be a really, really fun. We're going to need 2 TVs, though, because City's playing Burnley at the same time. So Gonna need 2 TVs. Love this afternoon. We got cooked up, boys. All right, go ahead and lock these bets in. I think we'll have ourselves a fun and exciting afternoon together here, boys. Come on back for tomorrow. We'll ring that cash register just like Nebraska wants to do. We'll make sure we get that in on tomorrow's show. And then we'll talk a little bit Real Madrid, but we also got West Ham, Bournemouth. We got Wolves, United. We need a bet. And there was something else I saw on Thursday that had me. Oh, no, it was probably looking ahead to Friday. I was thinking the same game parlay at basketball. So, all right, boys, appreciate you hanging out. Happy hump day to you, boys. Enjoy the day. The sun will be shining once again today in Chicago. Thank you guys for hanging out. We'll catch you back here tomorrow. Have a good one.